Hey guys, good morning. Joe Madden of PickDawgz, joined by Brian and Rod. This is your morning show. It is Friday, January 21st. We've made it, you guys, cruising into the weekend here. Rod, you excited for the weekend?
I am. I'm absolutely excited for the weekend. We got loaded weekend. We got NFL playoffs going on. We got hockey. We've got another loaded college basketball Saturday. As always, I'm excited. Even today's card, I love today's card. So it starts with today's. It moves right.
I love today's card too. Brian, what about yourself?
I think for a Friday card, it grades as an A probably, because normally on Friday you have Metro Atlantic and Ivy League, but today we have some nice Big Ten action, and in the NBA there's a whole boatload of games. The NHL is okay today, so we have lots to pick from for a Friday, which is a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy Friday to you all. We have 11 NBA games, 8 NHL, and 17 college basketball games. We're going to be going over, giving you guys free picks. So make sure you stay tuned. Hit that subscribe so you don't miss any of the shows from PickDawgz. I know we've got new programming coming on shortly, so stay tuned. If you're not a premium and VIP member, definitely go check that out as well. We're filming the premium show before this show now in the mornings during the weekdays, so that video should be up for you guys if you're looking for it. We just finished off with that, so Mitch should be posting it shortly. You guys, yesterday's games. Brian, anything you took away, anything that you just shook your head at, or anything that just made you jump for joy?
I wasn't jumping for joy yesterday, but I'd have to say the game that shocked me was the Pacers on a back-to-back winning at the Golden State. I would never have guessed that. Just think the Warriors are too good to lose games like that. I thought the Warriors recover. And then Boise State played very well in the second half, and I took a loss in that one. They really turned it up and blew them out. So some good games, some surprises. Oh, the Edmonton Oilers really looked like crap yesterday, and I thought they would come out and play better. That was another surprise.
What the hell is with those Edmonton Oilers? Like, I don't know what they're doing. 6-0 loss. Couldn't get any movement of that puck up or down the ice. Rod,
what's happening
with them?
They had plenty of movement on the other side. Bobrovsky stood on his head. And then what happens as soon as the Oilers give up that first goal, and it's just like you pop a balloon, and it's like, boop, and it's like, shh, and they just go, oh, we're going to lose now. We give up a goal. We're going to lose. We're the worst. We're just the worst. And you don't have that one guy that'd be like, okay, oh, well, we got a goal. We know we've been outplaying him. We've been kicking the snot out of him the whole game. You've been out shooting him. At one point, it was like 11-2 were the shots for the Oilers, and nothing. So they give up that one goal because they need a goalie bad. Koskinen doesn't know how to hug the post like a goalie. You have to hug the post, buddy. Get up towards the post. Yeah, hug the post. They shouldn't let a goal in on that side. Sorry.
Nope, they definitely they need a goalie in there, right? Like, suit up, Rod. I think they should throw you in 100%. I think you do a better job.
That beat the Leafs. We'll take the Zamboni guy that beat the Leafs last time out because he's better than any of the Oilers goalies right now.
The Kraken won yesterday. Seattle came through. I think their second win in a row. So.
Yeah, and at home, like, congratulations to them. They're my do not bet, never bet team. Staying off them forever. Rod, I want to say, when you're talking about the Oilers there, all I could think of was, in Mario Kart, not Mario Kart, but you remember the old school Mario game, right? Where the guy runs and jumps and then he gets hit by the mushroom and then he shrinks. Kind of what the Oilers are like, right?
Oh,
they shrink after that first goal.
Yep. They give up the first goal and they've just been awful after that. It's just like it's like a balloon goes up. Shh. No, we don't need Fleury. Please, enough. That's the rumor I've heard. If they always pick up Fleury, man, I'm going to burn everything that I have that's Oilers new. If they pick up Fleury. Yes,
his goals against average isn't bad.
He's been awful to start the season.
I think he's picked it up, though.
It's time. Don't invest another millions of dollars on one guy. That is not going to be around for more than 5 years. He ain't going to make 3 years if you're lucky. So you're going to trade out.
Do you think he just doesn't want to be where he's at right now? Do you think that's a problem with him with the Blackhawks? Or do you think it's just he's just done?
He's just done. How many years has he been playing in the NHL? It's not like it's his first season.
That's true. That's true.
He won a cup with the Penguins. And then he came to Vegas, made a nice big giant run with Vegas all the way to the Cup Finals. Just fell short there. he's had a great career. It's not like he's he's just been a bum and he's all young and he's a rookie and ready to move on. I don't like that. That's the rumor that I hear, and I don't like it.
Wow, I haven't heard that rumor. Interesting for sure. Who would you like to get, Rod?
There's who I like. I like Varlamov from the Islanders.
Yeah, he is good.
That's who I think they should key on. Somebody like that.
Somebody
who's gonna, at least he's gonna be good for you. You need somebody solid that you can build. Look at the old school others. We had two guys way back when. We had Mo Ganfier in net, and and they didn't worry about who was going in net. I'm sure the Oilers do now. They're like, oh, who's going in net? I don't know.
Oh,
maybe we should put up one of those cardboard cutouts. He'll do better. At least he'll hug the post.
Those are tricky to score on. I've tried. Not on ice, just on the road. But.
Right? They're way tricky to score on sometimes.
Yeah, some of those goalies have bigger holes than that when they're standing in that net.
Standing? Koskinen doesn't stand.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
As soon as he gets close, it's like, oh, jump to my knees.
Yeah, that is true.
What are you doing?
Goes to his knees completely. Okay, before I say what I was going to say, the most inappropriate things just pop into my head sometimes, and I'm just like, oh my God, don't say that out loud. That's how I covered it without saying it, without just sitting here laughing to myself, just telling you guys. I had stupid
Speaking of inappropriate, the Blue Hose covered yesterday for me. They got the nice cover. Yeah. They didn't win. They almost did, but they got the cover, and that's all that counts. So.
Was it a tight cover for them, or I didn't see the final score of that one?
They lost by 2. So
nice. That's good, because what was the original line on that?
I think
3.
Three? Yeah, I closed it like 3.5 or so.
Yeah. It is amazing how close these books put these lines. Like, they are just basically dead on. It's unbelievable how they can be so close in so many of the games. Because I think when we look at it, what do you guys think? 90% of the games are almost dead on.
I got to say, this week I've been losing I've been going 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, and the games that are losing are by half a point, point and a half. So it's real close to the, so they've got them real tight to the lines for sure.
Absolutely. So close to those numbers. So you guys, we've got probably a pretty long show today with 17 college basketball games, or quick. I don't know. What do you guys think? 35, 45 minutes?
I would say 45 minutes is
I would say over 45 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to bet the over.
I'm going to take the under 45.
We're already betting here. You guys, we can't help it. We're all degenerates. What can you say? So let's jump right into it, you guys. We're going to start off with the NBA today. We've got 11 games in the NBA. We will discuss, let's do everything, including the 7:30 games, 7 and 7:30 games. So we've got OKC taking on Charlotte. We have the LA Lakers taking on the Orlando Magic. With the LA Clippers versus Philadelphia. We have Miami versus Atlanta, and Portland versus Boston. Be interesting to see if anyone's believing in Magic today. I can tell you, it's one I don't want to touch in that game. Rod, what about yourself in these first 5?
In these first 5, for me, I believe in Magic. Why not? I believe in magic. They've been
That's what I was waiting for, Rod. I wanted to see the dance today.
How can you not? The Lakers, their last 4 failed to cover the spread as a road favorite against the Eastern Conference here. So give me the Magic plus the points in that one. They're at home. The Lakers on the road have been awful all year. It's not even funny. They're 7 and 11 on the road. 7-11 on the road. Nice.
Can't forget that one.
Right. So I think that's too many points. Comes down to last possession, if not the Magic outright them. So give me Orlando in that one plus the points. The other one, I like the under OKC and Charlotte. I think that's too many. Line over 221.5. It's up to 224. I think it's gone too far, way too far. I like the 221 under. So now I like it even more value on the 224 under between OKC and Charlotte. I don't think OKC can score enough points to you can do their share to even get that close to sniffing an over. Give me the under OKC Charlotte.
Okay, I like it. Brian, what about yourself in these first 5?
I got to say, I could bet every one of these 4 games, but I'm going to pick out the 2 best. And I think it's my best free pick in the NBA, and really should have been It's So Square play that I do every day segment. Somehow I missed the boat here on the Orlando Magic. I definitely believe in Magic. Lakers look like one of the bigger sucker plays on the board. Now it's down to 4.5. Lakers, one of the worst cover teams in basketball. Magic aren't superstars, but the Lakers 1-3-1 in Orlando, 2-6-1 overall the last 9 times these teams have met up. I just think Orlando keeps it within a possession, and really it wouldn't shock me if they outrighted them. I'll take the Thunder buddies plus the points. Thunder come in the 3rd best cover team overall in basketball. I know the Hornets have been miraculous at home as a cover team, but I think the books have just padded this line a little bit too high in this one. I think the Thunder cover.
Okay. Well, for myself, you guys, I'm going to take a chance with the 76ers to cover all those points. I just can't trust the Clippers, and that's what it comes down to in this one. 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games. Not loving them here at all. I'm also going to look. So I do still want to play the Lakers and the Magic game. My problem is the Lakers have been absolutely terrible, but I don't believe in the Magic team either. So I can't make a side for either of these teams. I'm going to go with the under. I think we're going to see the Lakers slow the pace down of this one. We see the Magic are only averaging just, do you say south or north? Just over 100 points? Which one do you say? Drawing a blank. North.
Just north of 100 points?
Just north of 100 points. I've never used that expression before, so I was like blanking for a second. Just north of 100 points. As of late. So I think we have a slower pace one. The number is 220. I think it's too high, 220.5 actually. So give me the under. The last 26 meetings between these two teams, we have seen that under hit in 20 of them. And then I like OKC tonight, plus all those points to keep it tight against Charlotte. I do think we see a competitive game. We know OKC has lost their last 3 games. Charlotte in the opposite direction, winning those last 3. But OKC's been good on the road against the spread, 14-8 against the spread. Charlotte been strong at home too, but I think this is one where we look at the stat with OKC against the Eastern Conference, and they're strong on the road as an underdog, going 8-0 against the spread in their last 8 in that underdog position. So give me OKC there as well.
Yeah, I just think the sports books have their tin cup out looking for Laker money tonight. Maybe I'll get burned on it, but man, it's just 4.5, 5.5 to bet Lakers. Just looks like a trap.
It feels like it, right? Like I keep looking at this one and going, I don't know.
It is Friday though.
The side. Yeah.
Friday's a day when usually plays like the Lakers will cash, but
right. You look at them on the spread at home, like 8-10. I don't know. I can't trust the Lakers. Can't trust the Magic though. 1-12 in their last 13 games.
I wonder if LeBron's going to play tonight. It just seems to me like maybe he's not going to play.
Okay, so what's the Lakers schedule? Who they play?
Are they on a back-to-back?
They have the Heat, don't they, coming up, which is going to be a tough game. They definitely want to prepare for.
2 days.
I don't know.
Play the Heat Sunday.
Sunday? Do they play anyone tomorrow? No. So they have a day's rest before they face the Heat. Off a loss to the Pacers on Wednesday. It'll be interesting. That's for sure.
We'll see.
Friday night in Orlando. I believe it, man.
Yeah. I'm really tempted to take the money line and sprinkle
right.
points. It's just the Lakers have been choke artists all year. So.
Yeah, I could see it, right? And they're also, when we look at them against the Magic, they're 2-6-1 in their last 9 against the spread. Right?
They like
haven't
to
played well
party in
against the Magic.
Orlando. They like to party.
Who wouldn't like to party in Orlando?
Yeah.
Right? I want to go party in Orlando. Can we go to Orlando today?
I'm going to Orlando March
10th. I'm down. Let's go.
March 10th, I'm flying into Orlando. So
nice. Can we join you, Brian?
Sure, why not? I'll have a party down there.
Sounds like a great time. Be nice and warm. Hit up Disneyland or Disney World. Lots of fun.
Shoot the show on location in Orlando. Imagine. I wish. Come on. Why don't we sign up? Let's ditch this cold weather. We're out. Oh, wait. It's warm today, so it's okay.
I think I'm staying like the Animal Kingdom or something like that. So there should be a lot of wildlife out there.
I definitely think we should make this happen, you guys. When there's a will, there's a way. We can make it happen for sure. Let's move on to these. I guess the last 6 we'll do in this time slot just to make it nice and easy for you guys. We've got from 8 p.m. Eastern all the way up to the 10 p.m. Eastern. We have my Toronto Raptors taking on the Washington Wizards, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Chicago's been losing people money left, right, and center, it seems, as of the last couple of weeks here. Brooklyn taking on San Antonio, Memphis versus Denver, Detroit versus Utah. Huge spread on that one, you guys. Utah 13.5-point favorites. I've seen it up to 14 on some books. And then Houston versus the Golden State Warriors. Brian, you want to go first on this one?
Sure, why not? I'm going to take all the points with the Detroit Pistons. They're not the greatest cover team, but the Jazz are 3-12-1 as a posted favor, and I just think that's a tad too many points here for the Jazz. I'm going to take the Houston Rockets plus the points against the Warriors. We saw the Warriors lose outright to the Pacers, and sure, they're going to come back a little angry tonight, but on a back-to-back, how hard are they going to push against the Rockets? So to me, give me the Rockets plus the points. Then I'm going to take the Toronto Raptors in a lean over Washington. I just think they're the flat-out better team. You're getting a point and a half, so why not take Toronto today?
Yeah, I like it. Rod, brings us to you.
For me, I'm going to take the under in the Pistons and Jazz. You look Detroit 22-4 in their last 26 games after allowing more than 125 points in the previous game to that under. 22-4. That's a crazy number. Give me that under. And then you look, the under is 6-1 the last 7 in Utah. 10-4 the last 14 meetings between these two. Yeah, I'm going to take the under in that one. And the other one, I'm going to take Boston here. Portland's awful. They've got injuries. They're not 100%. And you trust them to hang with you down the road in that fourth quarter? They fold up like a cheap suit, cheap tent, whatever. No thanks. I'm going to take the Boston Celtics and maybe the square play of the day on in the hoops. But I'm going to take them. They double-digit pound town Portland. They're awful on the road.
Completely agree, Rod. I love it.
But Boston's not a good cover team as a favorite normally. But
yeah,
but awful loss. That team's going to come in angry.
I could see it.
Double-digit pound town of
You
Portland.
can sell me on it.
Stomp them out.
I like it. Any others you're looking at before I interrupted you there?
That's the last one I like.
Okay, awesome. Well, you guys know I agree with Rod here on the Boston Celtics. Take them laying all those points. Portland just is not good right now. I also agree with Brian. Give me the Toronto Raptors plus that 1.5. I think you can even take them on the money line. I think they come out, get a nice win and cover in this one. Washington, Washington's okay, but they're 0-6 against the spread as a favorite in their last 6 games. Looking at Brooklyn, the Nets to come out and still get that win and cover without a Durant in, I think, 1.5. It's just not too many. So good to go there. I'm going to have faith in the Chicago Bulls, even though they might kick me in the ass tonight. They've got players out, so it's really hard to put your money here. But I think what we're seeing out of Milwaukee, I don't trust them on the spread at home. They're off that big win on Wednesday over the Grizzlies. I think they come in a little bit slow into this one. They're 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games as a favorite versus the Eastern Conference. So not liking it. And then, Rod, I think you're right, too, with that Utah under. I think we're going to see a lower scoring matchup in that one. So lots of great games in the NBA today, you guys. I think I could have had premium bets on every single game.
I know that Net Spurs has dropped, it was 3 this morning when I was looking at it. Now it's at 1 or so.
Somebody's got to be out.
Well, I believe Kevin Durant's out, but wasn't
he was already
out
listed
before?
as
That's what I thought.
Before. So it's probably another guy also. So when
It's
Harden.
Or Kyrie. Because Kyrie only plays on the road, remember?
That's true because of his immunization or whatever, right?
So he can only play on the road. So
he might talk to Mitch. Maybe I can just get that kind of gig where I'm only on shows when I'm on the road, or only at halftime every other day.
Every other day. It's a pretty sweet deal, hey? Got to be frustrating for him, though, not being able to play at home in front of that home crowd. It's definitely where I'd want to play if I was a player. I don't know about you guys. Where would you want to play if you guys were players?
Well, if
Home
I was
or
a
road?
player, as long as I got my full salary, I wouldn't mind just playing on the road. Now, if I wasn't getting paid, then I would care. So, all comes down to getting the paycheck.
And then it won't matter where we play. It's just because at that point, once you bait it, you're just playing for the love of the game. Is what you're supposed to do. And maybe some players need to realize that. Go old school. Play for the love of the game.
Absolutely. Right. A lot of people play for the money, and I can't fault them for that. But the players that play with the passion, you can tell the difference. And I think they're better overall players, better skilled players when they have more passion.
Right. And then don't they get paid anyways?
Yep.
Right.
Right. It was like I used to be an accountant. I absolutely hated it. Fantastic money. But did I like my life? Nope. I hated every day waking up to accounting. Just so boring, you guys. I don't know. Not for me. My personality was way too much for an accounting firm. That's for sure.
I bet. Right.
They're like, you need to be quiet. I'm like, why? Why can't I just like sit here and talk all day?
Why can't I sing this rock song as I do some accounting?
Right?
It wasn't Norm Peterson. Norm Peterson was an accountant, wasn't he, on Cheers?
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think he was,
Yeah,
right?
he was, yeah.
He would always
It
complain how
explains
boring
why he
it was.
drank so much at the end of the day.
Yep.
Oh, man. Okay. That brings us to promo time. I'm going to go in the right order today, you guys. I'm really trying to stay on track. Rod, what do you got for sale for us over at PickDawgz?
Over at PickDawgz today, I got a nice NBA birdcage, my 3 best bets in the NBA. As we're going to posterize your book. Jump on over, grab those. Or I got my Feel Good Friday, which is my 3 best bets in college hoops. We swept the board in the college hoops. Let's do it again today. 3 more easy winners. I'm excited for today. Jump aboard. Feel Good Friday. Gotta
love Feel Good Friday. Brian, what do you got for us?
I got my Friday night money shot, my 3 best basketball bets tonight. You can get them for $50 at PickDawgz.com premium picks. Or if you just want my best bet, it's my college basketball Friday after hours ATM machine. Just get that pick, bet any amount you want. It should be an easy winner, nice and late tonight.
ATM machine, hey? I like that one. I like it. You guys have the most inventive names for sure. My packages aren't that inventive name-wise, that's for sure, you guys. I got a nice 3-pack in the NBA, 2 NHL bets as well. I need to start learning like fun names from these guys. I think you guys have to give me a lesson in that. But
the longer you do it, the names will just come to you.
My kids are lucky they didn't get called boy and girl, though. That's what all my babies were growing up as a little girl. This was boy, this was girl. And the stuffed dogs were dog, right? Like those kind of things don't come naturally. That's probably the accountant at me, right? The boring side of me. Next segment. One of my favorite. We're going to move into Rod here. Rod is going to fire up those bandwagons for us. Rod, what do you got for us today?
All righty, let's fire up that bandwagon. They got us yesterday. New Mexico, the Lobos lost. They found their win streak came to an end. So we're going to fire it up, the bandwagon, and we're going to jump on the Houston Rockets here in the first quarter. You look at this Houston Rockets team, and as a dog in the first quarter, they are 5-0. And they've been making me money. So why don't I help make you guys some money as well? So let's fire up that bandwagon. Get on the Houston Rockets on the money line in the first quarter as they are 5-0 as the dog. Let's get it.
Let's go, you guys. Fire up that bandwagon. Definitely not time to get off that trend, Rod. Absolutely love it. Okay, guys. This show's going actually... I don't know. I think we're going to go over the 45 minutes. I was going to say it's going fast.
Yeah, I'm going to have to shave a little bit of time off of this sucker.
Yeah. Talk faster. You got the under.
Right? Yeah. Talk more. I got the over.
Cheat.
Right. The battle of two wills. Who's going to be able to control what happens here? We will see you guys.
I think I can. I got to read the college hoops off.
Oh, yeah.
We are getting
I want to thank everyone who is watching now. Make sure you hit that like button. It really helps us out for sure. You guys, thank you so much for joining us here every weekday. Remember, the morning show on the weekends starts that hour earlier. So get up early, grab your coffee. Lots of handicappers on that show. Definitely one of my favorite shows, getting all those picks from everyone. So these two are always here. They give us lots of picks. So lots of fun, you guys.
It's a fire drill on the weekends for sure. Because there's so many games to look at.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I can't wait for this weekend, though. I think we're going to have a fantastic one with football, playoffs. Oh, it's great.
So excited.
So excited. Now I got the song in my head. So excited. Just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control. Someone else has to sing it. I can't.
I was thinking Footloose. Kick up your Sunday.
I just can't. Oh, kick up your Sunday shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, you don't know Footloose?
Footloose.
I don't.
Anyway, now you guys are dragging. Now you're dragging it out longer. Now you're going to go over.
I'm on Rod's side today. I'm thinking we were going over.
I fell into it too.
You did. Always fun, you guys. It's Friday. It's time to have a couple laughs here. We're going to jump into the NHL before we digress too much here. We have 8 games in the NHL today. We're going to start off with those first 4, which takes us from the 7 o'clock Eastern games to the 7:30 start Eastern games. So New York Rangers are taking on the Carolina Hurricane. Pittsburgh Penguins taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Dallas Stars taking on the Detroit Red Wings. And the Arizona Coyotes taking on the New York Islanders. Rod, you want to go first?
Sure, I can go first.
Okay.
For me, in those ones, I like give me the under in Arizona and the Islanders. We've seen the Islanders 7-3 to the under in their last 10 games. And Arizona Coyotes, they got a goalie who's actually standing on his head and playing really good hockey and keeping that team in there, giving close to win games. So give me the under 5.5 in the Coyotes and the Islanders. I don't think we're getting 6 goals in that one to beat us. And the other one I like is give me Detroit here at home over the Dallas Stars. Detroit's going for their 3rd straight win. Stars off the back-to-back. I think Detroit pounces on them and takes big advantage of a tired Stars team who hasn't been good on the road. 5-12 on the season, and they're on the back-to-back. Give me the Red Wings in that one. And the other one I like is if you look, the Rangers and Carolina, I like the over. Both offenses can definitely put the puck in the net. And that's what I think we get here. The books have moved it down to 5.5 from 6. I think that was a mistake. Now I'm going to jump on it. Give me the go over 5.5. Rangers, Carolina. We get 6 goals in that one or more.
Yeah, I was surprised, Rod, to see that movement from going down in that one. So most definitely.
Right? It makes sense to me. So
I was confused. Normally the totals go up, not down like that. Brian, what are you liking in these 4?
If they go, if you're expecting to go up and it goes down, that would really make me want to bet the under. But as far as these games go, the Coyotes are playing much improved hockey. I'd love to jump on them on the money line. I just think the Islanders win this game by a goal, so I'll take the puck and a half. I'll take the Coyotes on the puck line here. Carolina and the Rangers, both teams are winning. Both teams are winning here. I think this is an important game for Carolina and home. The favorites 26-12. So I'll go with the Carolina Hurricanes on the money line. And that Red Wings and Dallas really looks like a good game I might want to dig into later on the VIP.
Okay, I like it. For myself, I agree with both of you on the Arizona and Islanders game. I think we have a lower scoring one in this, so I do like that under. And I also think that Arizona can cover that puck line. They've been pretty good on the puck line, 10-9 on the puck line this season. And I think their defense just needs to come out to play. We're looking at 2 offenses that are pretty similar. It's Arizona's weakness is their defense, allowing 3.61 goals per game. So as long as they step up, we should see this being a lower scoring game with Arizona keeping it tight. Islanders winning it by 1. I'm with you, Brian. I don't think I'd take them on that money line, even though I'd love to. I don't have that much faith in this team. Are we at? Yeah, we are at this one. I'm also going to take the Columbus Blue Jackets on the puck line plus that 1.5. I like what we've seen of them on the puck line at home. 11-7 on that puck line. They have struggled, and the Penguins are such the better team. But I think we're going to see a higher scoring one in this, and Columbus being able to keep it tight. So give me the over and give me Columbus on that puck line. And then, that Rangers game, Carolina. You know what? I looked at this one several times. This one is a complete stay off for me. We look at two teams. Rangers are strong on the road. Carolina's strong at home. This one I'm just going to be completely watching as a fan. I'm excited to actually see what happens with this one. We look the underdog. It's not in this matchup. I thought the underdog had the stronger advantage in this matchup, but it's not this game between these two. It'll be interesting for sure. Okay, move your head, Brian, so you don't get bashed by that sign. Sorry about that. I always feel guilty when I put you up there. Half your head off. I promise you guys, I'm going to fix this logo. I keep forgetting every time we get off to fix that logo, but I will. And I am going to learn the new system so that we can display it nicer like Mitch does on it. 4 games left in the NHL to go over. We have the Minnesota Wild. When was the last time Minnesota played? Why does it feel like it's been forever? Have the days just gone really slow for me? They must have just played.
How long has it been? It seems like a while.
It does seem like a while. It feels like I haven't had them in my brain thinking about them for quite a while.
4 days.
Thinking that this morning. Pardon?
4 days.
Okay. Well, 4 days is a long time in the handicapping world.
That's a long time, yeah.
Right. So we have the Minnesota Wild taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. We have Florida taking on Vancouver. We have Tampa Bay taking on Anaheim, and the St. Louis Blues taking on the Seattle I never bet ever again Kraken. Kraken are at home. They're off a win. They're plus 149 as an underdog on that money line if you like them. Brian, I'm going to throw it to you first.
Yeah, I can't take the crack on a back-to-back. That's where I draw the line. So I'm going to stay away from them. But I think Tampa Bay might be the squarest play on the board on the puck line. So I'm going to go the other way and take the Ducks. They've struggled lately, but they are 27-15 on the puck line. So I think we should be able to keep it within a goal. And then I'm going to trust the Chicago Blackhawks at home with plus money. I think overall you're going to see them be a team that you can make money with down the stretch, getting good lines. So for me, in that segment here, I think the Blackhawks are the better bet.
Okay. Rod, what about yourself?
For me, I'm going to go the other way. Give me the Wild in that one. They're just the better team. You can look. I don't trust the Blackhawks. 4-3-2-1. What are we having liftoff? That's
4-3. They're playing better hockey.
4-3-2-1. I like it. We got 7-11 today, and we got 4-3-2-1.
And we got 4-3-2-1. 4-3-2-1. The Blackhawks lose today. This is
the Wild are about the same, I think, in that 4-4-2 or some kind of crazy 3-4-2.
4-4-0-2.
4-4.
4-4-0-2. It's that crazy overtime win, overtime loss schedule thing there. But either way, I think in the Wild, they're just they always play 1-goal games. They just love they're like the kings of playing in the 1-goal game. So if you want to take the Blackhawks on the puck line plus the 1.5, that's a hot diggity dog poop play of the day because it's going to be a 1-goal game. Also, I'd sprinkle on that this game goes to overtime. I could easily see this game going to overtime. It could be 2-2, 3-3, somewhere in that range, and somebody needs overtime to win it. So either way, I'm the price looks a little bit low to me, so it's like I don't know if they're trying to bait me into taking the Wild minus 135 because I think the Wild should be a little more priced up than that. So I just can't pass. I'm going to take the Wild. Too much value there for me on the Wild. This is the game one of a back-to-back between these two teams in that one. And then tune in to Puckin' Crazy at 3:30 Eastern, and I'll tell you all about the Tampa Bay and the Anaheim game.
Okay, love it, Rod. Make sure you guys join us for Puckin' Crazy at 3:30 Eastern. Going to be a great show. For myself in here, I can hear what both of you are saying with the Wild and Chicago. I look at Chicago, and on that puck line, they've covered it in their last 4 games as an underdog. So strong play, most definitely there. I could see Chicago, though, coming out and making a battle of this one. The Wild are 1-4 in their last 5 meetings versus the Blackhawks. I don't know why they've let themselves down playing the Blackhawks, because they're clearly the better team. On that money line, only at -135, I would have thought this was going to be higher. I thought they would have been -170 favorites. So I'm so tempted to take Minnesota, but I can find so many reasons why to take the Blackhawks. So for me, I'm going to stay off the side on this one. I'm going to take the over 5.5. I think, like Rod said, we probably see this one going to overtime, and I think it's a 3-3 going into overtime here. Both these teams are 5-4-1 to the over. The Blackhawks versus the Central Division opponents are 4-0 to that over, and the Wild 6-0-1 to the over in their last 7 versus the Central. So give me the over 5.5. I actually thought this one would have been a 6 as well. Florida and Vancouver, you guys, we got another total of 7. These totals are going up to 7. Books finally adjusted. I can't go over a 7. That scares me. I think it's going to be a high scoring game, but hate that. Hate. I'm going to say it again. I hate it. Hate that number 7. I don't want to see it on the books at all. I love the 6.5. Don't love the 7. So that's where I'm at, you guys.
6-2 Panthers tonight, probably. Just a guess.
It definitely could be, but it just, I can't mentally get over that 7, because you can't even count on it going to overtime, right? 3-3, you push on that 7, right?
You get to that third period and you're sitting at 6 goals. You just need 2 more, and just, I know how that situation works. You're sweating out the last couple. Then there's no reason to pull a goalie if your team's down by 4. So.
Right.
But they still do in stupid situations where you don't need it to go over, and then they get the empty net, and then it goes over. Right?
I remember I had a game, they were up 4-0 or 3-0, and they started pulling the goalie, and then all of a sudden it goes over. So yeah, I've been there.
5 empty net goals. I've been there. And you're like, seriously? Yeah. 5 empty net goals? It was 2-0, I think, was the thing. And then all of a sudden it was like, boom, 3-0. And then they pulled the goalie again, and they got one. So then they got all excited. It was like 3-1, and I was like, really? Great, yeah. They're going to pull the goalie again. They did, and I was like 4-1.
Yeah, I think we're talking about the same game here that we got burned on. Really angry.
I was like, 5 empty net goals? Really?
Those are the games. My neighbors are so happy that I have to watch hockey inside right now and not outside on the deck, because when it's nice out and I'm watching outside, I'm screaming like, what the F are you doing? You have no effing chance of winning. And like, get him back in. And people are like, oh my God, she's going crazy again. She's talking to herself again on the deck. So, you guys, hockey is frustrating when they pull those goalies and don't have a chance of winning. That's for sure. Okay. We are at the 38-minute mark, Brian.
Yeah, we're going way over. It's headed towards an hour.
That's okay. It's going to take us to It's So Square, It Ain't Fair. Brian, mic's all yours.
I'll tell you what, guys, 6-2 so far in these So Square plays. So if I could just roll with these every day, I'd be golden. I'll tell you what, I got a game tonight that's so square. It is almost not fair. The books are going to make a killing on this game. We all know bettors love to bet the perceived better team, and that's what we've got tonight in the prime time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Manhattan getting a lot of love here from the books, but Siena has won 3 straight games. The Saints are also 4-0 against the spread as a dog, and they've cashed 4 straight on the road. I'll tell you what, guys, Manhattan is just so square. It's not fair to bettors, but don't worry here. We're going to get saved. We're going to take Siena Saints plus the points. We're going to cash that ticket.
Absolutely. I love it, Brian. Yeah, you've just been heating it up. So have you, Rod. Doing so well in these segments. I absolutely love them. I know the audience does too. So thank you for putting so much work into them.
No problem. My pleasure. I just wish I could add the Orlando Magic to that. So that would be right in there with that one.
Always sitting there believing in magic. I tell you, the first time I did a show with you guys and Rod sang that I Believe in Magic, I was like, what's happening right now? Now I'm like, Rod, come on, sing the song. Sing the song.
Right?
Someone sing the song. Even if I don't believe in magic, I still want to hear the song every day. Makes the day better. To whoever texted me and said, hey, you, I'm watching you online. Not sure who you are. Don't recognize the number, but awkward. Hi. It's my awkward hi. Don't know who you are. Hi. So always weird when you get a text from someone, but I'm sure it's just I upgraded my phone probably in the summer, so I didn't import all the numbers. You know how you lose some numbers when you if you don't put them to Google? I don't know.
There's some numbers I can't lose, and I'd like to lose them. So.
That's funny.
Definitely plenty of ex-girlfriends on my phone. I guess I just have to hit delete, but I'm too lazy to do it. You
could just hit block.
Oh, they aren't calling me, but I still have to look at them on my contact sheet. So
you can delete it.
Yeah, I know. I'm too busy to go back on my phone. I guess I got to make time for that.
Well, yeah. What are you going to look at and reminisce?
Exactly.
Okay, that is actually something we need to discuss for just like half a second before we move on, you guys. Do you go back and delete those pictures of exes on your social media accounts? Like, Rod, I know you've been married for quite a while, but before you were married, would you go back and delete those exes on social media so you don't have those memories come up? Because otherwise you've got memories coming up.
Right, exactly. So at least I don't have that. I don't have to worry about that because basically we met and I had just started social media, so we didn't have a whole pile. There was nobody before that, so I didn't have to go through the whole process. But otherwise, I would have for sure. You got to go back and delete all that.
I don't know. What if you look really hot in a picture? I look back, I'm like, I can't delete that one. That was a fantastic picture of me.
I don't have to worry about that.
Well, you just crop out the other half, right? And you just keep the side of you that you look good in the picture, but forget the other side of that.
Put a demon head on him or something, right?
Yeah, just cut it out. Just snip. There it goes.
I love it. What about you, Brian? What's your rule on that?
Yeah, I would go back and delete it because I wouldn't want to pop it up 7 years from now. So yeah, I would definitely delete it. You
get those memories, right?
As long as I wasn't being lazy. That's the only thing that would stop me.
Delete them out of your phone so you don't get those ones there. Crop out their face. Yeah, Neil, I agree. Seems like a good way to go. Just a lot of work to go back on social media, though, for sure. Yeah, social media is a huge step for anyone to go on your social media too. So something definitely to consider.
Yep.
Anyway, I don't know why we're talking about this. You guys got me on a roll. I've had a lot of coffee this morning. Let's talk college basketball. Yes, I'm not skipping. I'm like, oh my God, did I skip a segment? No, we got 17 games on the board today, you guys. Lots of great value again. Rod, you want to take it away? However you want to break this down, extend the show out painfully long if you want, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll do the first 8 and then we'll do the next, 8 and 9? We'll do that.
Perfect. Yep.
Okay, we'll start off. We got Toledo taking on Ohio. We got Illinois taking on Maryland. We got St. Bonnie's in action taking on Duquesne. We got Ryder taking on Canisius. We got St. Peter's taking on Niagara. We got Siena taking on Manhattan. Jasper's in action. We got Youngstown taking on Cleveland State. The Penguins are in action. We got Robert Morris taking on Purdue, Fort Wayne. The Mastodons are in action. We'll go there. That's the first 8 on the card.
Okay, Brian, I'm going to put you center stage. Let you take this away here.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to take the early game. I'm going to take the Ohio Bobcats and lay the points against Toledo. Ohio's been 19-7 ATS following a win. They're also 21-10 as opposed to favorites. I really like the Bobcats to blow out the Toledo Rockets tonight. I'm going to take this morning. I get in on Maryland at 6.5. I see it's down to 4.5. I really think this is the game Maryland has to win outright if they're going to have any chance of making the big dance. But I definitely see a cover 1 possession game here between Illinois and Maryland. And those are the 2 I like in that time slot.
Okay. Rod, what about yourself?
And for me, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take the Toledo Rockets. This is a huge revenge game. This Ohio Bobcats team was the team that eliminated Toledo from the tournament last season. I'm quite sure that the Rockets have had this one circled on their calendar for a while. So maybe square. There's a reason why everybody's humping Toledo. Give me Toledo in this one. This is the one game that they've had circled for the whole season. This is their Super Bowl. Revenge against the team that eliminated them. I'll take Toledo in that one. And another one in this time slot. I'm going to take Duquesne here at home. The Bonnies 0-2. That's the number on the road. That's just way too many. It's up at the 6 now. Yeah, I'll take Duquesne plus the 6. I think they can keep it closer at home. I know they're only 1-6 versus that number at home, but give me Duquesne here. It's the Bonnies. And I like the under in Siena and Manhattan. Lower scoring pace, lower paced game in that one. Both teams I see is be like 60, 66, somewhere in the 60s. Both teams score. Nobody hits 70 in that one. Give me the under Siena, Manhattan.
Okay. I am definitely with you, Rod, on Toledo there. Sorry, Brian. I just think that is too many points. I think this is going to be a harder fought battle in this one. And you're giving me Toledo plus the 4.5 points on that revenge factor. I definitely think it's the way to go. I'm going to look at Maryland plus the points here as well. I think that's just too many. I really do like them in this. I think we're going to see a lower scoring game. So giving me the dog plus the points. I definitely love there. And then give me Manhattan laying the 2.5. I expected this one to be a little bit higher. Manhattan has been good against the spread in their last 10, going 6-4. I know Siena has done the same, but I think Manhattan is a better team here with that home court advantage. I think they're going to come out nice and strong in this one today. Gonna be a good game. Sorry, I just got sidetracked on the comments. Lots of talks about a voodoo lady in the comments. Been throwing me. So I don't know what's happening there. We'll have a look at that after. I'm like, am I a voodoo lady? What? No one's called me voodoo lady, right?
No. Just Sam knows the voodoo lady in Chicago that he goes to. He's all enamored with the voodoo lady. So okay.
Definitely interesting. I know there's so many things.
I don't want to be enamored with any voodoo people. I'm serious.
Don't put any voodoo on me.
Just randomly out of nowhere, right? Oh, somebody must have poked me. What's going on?
Hey, I got a money tree and then had a sweep the other day. So I was like, I just gonna go buy a money tree every day.
Nice, right? That works.
Yeah, they're at Costco right now. Went to that dreaded Costco again, you guys. I tell you, every time I walk in there, it's just like throwing $500 at the guy at the door, right?
I know, because you just see something, and then when you're in Costco, you're like, oh, that might not be there when I come back. I must get 4.
Oh. Yeah, like I got a money tree. I got like new blankets for everyone's like the end of the bed. Like it's just one of those decorative blankets you don't even pull up at night. It just sits at the end. So I got 3 of those, one for myself, one for my kid's bed. And then there was this nice, soft, like fake fur one for the couch. And I'm like, okay, I want that too. And I was like, why did I buy any of that? Well, the money tree, but all the blankets, I don't know. You guys, okay, let's move on to these last ones. We hit the 48-minute mark, so we'll try to wrap this up quick for you guys. I know everyone has a busy day. Rod, take it away.
All right, well, finish now. We got Central Connecticut State taking on St. Francis, Pennsylvania. We got Sacred Heart taking on Mount St. Mary's. We got Bryant taking on Merrimack. We got Wagner taking on LIU. We got St. Francis of Brooklyn taking on Fairly Disinterested. We got Evansville taking on Illinois State. We've got the Kent State Flashers on Friday night again, taking on Buffalo. We got Michigan State taking on Wisconsin. And to end the night, we got Fresno State taking on Nevada.
Awesome. Brian, we'll kick it off with you.
I think I might have missed one in the last segment. Ryder Canisius. Was that the last one?
That was in the last section, yeah.
Well, then I'm going to cheat a little bit and take Ryder because I think it's the best, one of the better free picks on the card today. Ryder plus the points. The Golden Griffins, just 7-25 against the spread as a posted favorite. I think it's a 1-possession game. You're getting 4 with Ryder. I think you take it. My square play of the day is probably the Wisconsin Badgers. I know that line's fallen, but they've been playing solid basketball. I think they've covered 5 straight, 9-1 last 10 straight up. So give me Wisconsin at home on a Friday night to get the cover and the win. Anything else? That's it. Those two.
Okay. Rod, what about yourself?
Now for me, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take give me Sparty here when the lines drop. I think it's comes down to 1 possession, and you're going to give me 3.5 still with Michigan. Oh, it's down to 3 I see in places. I'll take Michigan plus the 3 in that one. Sparty 4-0 ATS on the last 4 road games. So I think they come in and this is a battle. So give me Michigan State in that one. And the other one I like Merrimack here. Give me Merrimack at home. Taking on Bryant. Bryant on the road, 3-6, 2-5 against that number on the road. For me, I'll take Merrimack at home. I mean, they're like begging you with the plus money, with the plus points with Merrimack at home. I just think they're the better team, better defense. Give me Merrimack at home or Bryant in that one.
Okay, like it. Anything else, Rod, before I move you off?
Nope, that's good.
Okay. Awesome. For myself, I'm going to take the points with Fresno State versus Nevada. I think this is a close game, and I'm looking at what Nevada does at home against that spread, 1-6 against the spread in that one. So I can't trust them here. I think we have a high-scoring, fast-paced battle. So give me Fresno plus the points and the over 137.5 has moved up from 135.5. Loved it. Way better there, but I still think we hit 140 in this one. Michigan State and Wisconsin. I'm going to go the under on that one. Not going to break the tie between you two. Don't need any enemies today. I'm going to go under the 139. I think we got a great game on our hands with that one. And that's it. Not a big fan of these later college games, but so many great ones tomorrow. Looking forward definitely to the card there tomorrow.
It's usually bad news when I go square and take a game like Wisconsin there. So maybe Michigan State is the proper play. It's not good luck for me when I go like that, but I thought the Badgers would take care of business tonight.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Definitely going to be an interesting game. As a fan, Brian, what game in college basketball are you most excited to watch today?
I would say the Michigan State-Wisconsin game as a fan, and also Maryland and Illinois. I'm interested in that game. And then just for shits and giggles, Orlando Magic and the LA Lakers, because I really have a good feeling about the Magic tonight.
Yeah, and then every time you say the Magic, I just sing that song in my head. I believe in magic, so
I'll be mad at them if they don't cover tonight.
They definitely, I don't know. They definitely have a chance of getting that cover tonight. We'll see what happens. Like we said a million times, it's the Lakers. So what have the Lakers been doing lately, right?
Not much.
They play good. They don't. They come out. They don't. It's kind of like the Clippers. Clippers I have no faith in either, right? It's like, what Clippers team are we going to see today? Right? You never know. Never know what you're going to get. I'm glad you guys aren't so Jekyll and Hyde as those two teams are. That's for sure. Yeah, the betting tools have been a straight money mark. You guys, if you haven't checked out the betting tools, make sure you head on over to PickDawgz.com. Check them out. That's going to bring me to a bet that I absolutely love today. I'm going to take the over between Miami and Atlanta. I think we see a higher scoring battle in this one. The Hawks defense have just been giving up way too many points, and I don't think it's going to change tonight. Their only chance of winning against Miami is to play a faster, high-paced game. We look at Miami, and the Heat are 5-1 to the over in their last 6 games. They also come in rested, which they play strong to that over, 6-2 in their last 8 games. When we look at the Hawks, they play to that over versus teams with straight up winning records, going 4-1 to that over. They're also 4-0 to the over in their last 4 games overall. So if you ask me if I'm going to take the over 220 between the Miami Heat and the Atlanta Hawks, I Abso'Frkin'lutley am. Okay, parlay time, you guys.
I'm ready for him.
Okay, Brian, you're ready? You take it away.
Yeah, with my parlay today, I'm going to take the Orlando Magic plus any points you can get. I'm going to take Ryder plus the points and the Maryland Terrapins plus any points you can get.
Okay, Rod.
And for me, we're going to take Michigan State plus the points. We're going to take the Magic plus the points. And we're going to lay the points with the Celtics as they pound town Portland.
Okay, I'm going to take OKC plus the points, the over between the Heat and the Hawks. And last but not least, I'm going to take the Toronto Raptors plus the 1.5. So you guys, it's been a show, 55 minutes. We've run a little bit longer than I think all of us expected here. Shows have been going that bit longer. Appreciate each and every one of you for joining us. I'm going to give you guys your final last word because I always feel like I talk over everyone. So final last word, guys. Floor is yours.
Oh, Friday's a big night. Hopefully, I'm looking to get back on track. So just win. Friday, definitely a great card. We want to head into the weekend on a positive note.
Awesome, Rod.
Yeah, exactly. So, we had a nice winning day yesterday. We're going to keep it rolling right on through the weekend. Jump aboard. Let's make some money. Best time in sports going. We got playoffs, college, hockey. Jump aboard. Let's make some money.
Abso'Frkin'lutley, you guys. Let's make some money today. Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Brian. And thank you, everyone, for watching. VIP members, we will be up later at the regular time, so make sure you join us. Premium members, if you haven't caught that video yet, it is out. It is posted, so go check it out. Join myself later and Rod on Puck and Crazy. One of these days, we'll get Brian to make an appearance. But you guys, have a fantastic day. Keep smiling. Let's make some money.